Hello everyone, my name is Carlos TK-1, and I just wanted to talk about a few things. This is the first video I've ever made like this. This is just going to touch a few things that mainly concerns and comments that have been left with, before. But anyway, the first thing I wanted to talk about is gear. And this is my setup right here. I have a X1800 to SC5000s, Pioneer RMX 1000, and I also have an Eventide H9. And this is my setup, and it cost me a couple of grand, but it was well worth it. I have a lot of fun playing with this, and yeah, that's what it's all about for me. It's just having fun. But this should in no way intimidate anyone, and I'm not taking away anything from anyone with lesser equipment. Because I started from the beginning. I started with just software, mouse, and keyboard, and I was using Rekordbox, and I learned the ins and outs of that, and I was even able to record with that and make a few mixes. But I learned a lot. I learned a lot, and just the basics. Those are very important. But what I'm trying to say is, all of this here, it doesn't make me a better person or better DJ, because it doesn't. It doesn't. All this equipment is doing is just emphasizing everything that I've already learned. And that's why it's very, very important to learn the basics. Learn the ins and outs of the software you're using, and the equipment that you have right now. I know it's pretty expensive, but everyone starts at the beginning, and just keep practicing. And that was the second thing I wanted to talk about, which are features. And a lot of the software right now is pretty advanced, and they all have a lot of features and the options. Some of them are hidden, some of them are kind of vague, but go into those settings, go into those options, learn as much as you can, tweak them, see what works for you, see how everything reacts and responds, and just really get to learn how to use that stuff, because you never know. Like the other day, a good friend of mine, Johnny SVK, was Cold Junction, he had issues with split queue, and I've dabbled before. I know he uses Virtual DJ, and I've dabbled before with it before, and I kind of remembered something about a split queue option in there, and he got back to me and was like, yeah, I figured it out. It's a split queue option there. So, it worked out for him. But anyway, learn as much as you can about the features in the software and in the hardware that you're using, because there's a lot of cool things you can learn of how your gear works and the way it works, and let me break this loop. It's getting monotonous. Yeah, there's so much you can learn about the software. Try to learn as much as you can about it, because a lot of it is pretty advanced, compared to what's out there right now. Just get on YouTube. There's a whole bunch of other guys who know a lot more than I do, who've been doing this for years, and they really know the ins and outs of the software and how it works. Get to know these people, get to see them on their channels, and learn as much as you can, because they're just sharing information. It's just there for you to learn. Even I did. I learned a lot from these guys. People who are just getting on there on YouTube and just sharing what they know. It's really good. It's not like before, where you had to kind of hover around someone who's already playing, and maybe they'll answer a few questions. These guys are really, really doing a fantastic job of sharing everything they know. And get to know the software, get to know your hardware, get to know everything you can about it, how it works, because there's so many features on my mixer that I haven't even scratched the surface on, unlocking its full potential. But like I said, I'm still learning, and there's videos out there, people doing it, and yeah, just go for it. Just learn as much as you can. And I guess third thing I wanted to talk about um, cables, and we've all opened up a box of, whether it's a old VCR or television, and you get these red and white cables, and they're great, because they're free, they come with it, but you gotta, step away from them, get away from those red and white cables, buy yourself some decent quality, cables, and you're gonna notice a huge difference. Try to get to, don't buy the most expensive cables, for God. Don't just, find something affordable that just get away from those red and white cables. They make a world of difference, once you upgrade. You want to improve the quality of your audio, to your audience. Get rid of those red and white cables. Don't use those, please. I guess that's it. Anyone have any questions, comments, or concerns? Just shout them out in the comment section below, and I'll try to get back to you. All right.